First cast with a Helco twisty. It got out the back there. First cast just got slammed like almost as soon as it landed.
Meanwhile, I've just put 50 casts in for nothing.
And I'm on 20. Do you want to go in there?
Yeah.
I'm on 20 pound here, which is just a little undergunned. But anyway, I think I'm alright. I've got him in the clear now. He's out in the sand. I don't know what you're doing, Jack.
I don't know either.
So Jack's popper. He's had probably about 50 casts while I've been messing around, getting things established. First cast with a Helco twisty, they could not resist.
I suppose that probably matches the bait you're
Yeah,
chasing
I gather
around,
that's
eh?
exactly what it is, mate. It's the
My
same
popper's
size
a
as the bait fish.
bit big and a bit overexciting.
Far out, they put in, eh?
Yeah.
It's not even a big fish.
Uh-oh. On the twisty.
Woo! Fish number one.
First cast of the morning, that's ridiculous.
Stand still. Alright.
You don't want that Helco in your hand out here, do you?
No, I don't really.
Wait.
Oh, I don't want it in my leg either.
He's off now.
There it is, the Helco twisty. This guy's undersized anyway, so he can go back in.
First cast special.
Ew!
Not bad.
Beautiful.
Helco.
So Jack just hooked up on the Helco Helco twisty.
Yeah, twisty.
So what's going on is they're moving around a lot. They went out behind out of casting range, and the birds lost them and they couldn't find them.
Oh, don't go towards my float.
And the birds are sort of milling around looking, and then suddenly I saw some splashing behind the boat, and Jack hooked up straight away.
They still go hard though, eh?
Yeah, they go hard for the sizing for sure. You right with him? Oh, he's still peeling line. He's not done yet.
Oh god.
I feel like he's not finished, dude.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is the others aren't following him in. Normally the whole...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's putting in now. He's got near the boat. He doesn't like the look of the boat. Normally the others, the whole pack will follow in. You get an individual and the pack normally follows them in, but it's not happening here today for some reason.
Wow. He's such a small fish too. Like.
Yeah. He's putting in near the boat side. Yeah, I got the rod.
Helco.
Twisties for the win.
Whoa. Do you just want to open up that bail arm?
Yep. Again, he's only a little fish.
Still just goes so hard.
But they go so hard for the size of them, eh?
Helco.
Twisty, exactly the same size as the bait they're feeding on, I'm guessing, which is why they're all over that twisty. Sweet. All right, we'll get him back because he's undersized as well.
Good, yeah.
If we get a size one, I'll keep it. Now the dolphins. Oh, where are they gone? Oh, I can see them. Yeah, they're just over here. Here they go. Dolphins cruising by. That's a good sign. Usually means there's bait fish in the area. Oh, there's a whole pack of them.
Yeah, there's heaps of them. Oh, look at us.
Sick. They're normally sniffing out the bait fish. The birds are still over here. They're just out of range where we just can't quite get to them. The Helco twist is getting close. Oh my god, look at them all. Every time we see a face of a wave come through, there's like 100 fish just swimming through the face, but they're all small ones. It looks like they're all like in that same sort of class as the two that we've just caught. We haven't really seen them. Well, when I first pulled up, I thought I saw some big ones, but the last few times I've seen them, it's all just been packs of the small little rats.
We might need to go find the big ones.
Yeah, we'll give it another 10 here because we're really struggling. Every now and then they come within range, but at the moment they're just out of range. And I don't want to push in there any closer because I don't know this reef, and there's a bit of a swell running here today. It's sketchy. Considering the conditions, but like once more, it's blowing. And look at this boat, look how flat we're sitting, just nice and comfortable, just a gentle rock. And every time one of these comes over the back, because I've got so much flotation in this pod, just lifts up, no worries at all. No water even looks like slopping over the top. Just all the flotation in the back just keeps it nice, safe and secure. There's just no threat of any water coming in here at all. Oh, they're well out of range now. They're right off the back there now. Oh, I think I'm getting... Yeah, I'm in now. Far out. That was just like bang, bang, bang. I've got so many hits, I couldn't tell if I was in or whether I was just getting hit.
There's birds like bombing.
There's casts. I just put like a sort of a bigger size stick bait. Here they come, Jack. They're all following it in now.
So.
Yeah, quick, get a cast in.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's just put this here. Scares the wind noise if there's going to be a bit of wind noise.
Oh, yeah, they are right behind the boat now.
Yeah, they just followed that one in then. Sick. So that was like a stick bait I just put on. It's kind of a bit bigger than... Oh, look at them all.
Oh, they're right.
Oh,
wow.
my Lord. Hang on a second.
Get the camera. That's cool, man. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. It's a very good idea.
Oh, I just dropped him. I just dropped him, but they're all right here now. They're all right here. Come on the fly rod.
This is the fly's perfect opportunity.
That was my fly's opportunity right then, and I muffed it. Well, that was me trying to fish with a fly rod and a spin rod at the same time there, and I dropped the fish that I had because I was too busy trying to get a fly into the pack. Anyway, I'll see if I can drag him back in with his stick bait again. Second cast with this stick bait, and I'm in again straight away.
Oh, it's a bit of a better one.
I don't know. I'm on 30 pound here, and I've got it like reasonably tight, but that guy was just pulling some string from me. I think it's just packs of these small ones out here, right? They're just everywhere.
Hopefully they chase this one in so you can get a fly in.
Again. He's coming in easy now. I don't think he's a big one again. There's heaps of these little small size fish.
That's another kingfish on lure.
So there's the stick bait that he took. It's quite a big lure for such a small fish. But that's twice now. As soon as that's touched the water, they've slammed it. So it must be pretty similar to the bait fish they're feeding on. He's a wicked looking little fish. Such a cool looking fish.
Okay.
Yes, he seems like he might be a better fish.
I think he might be.
Wow.
Nearly like set up, but
So the birds are buggered off. The birds just took off like over there, a couple of 100 metres away. Obviously the school went with them.
So I just dropped a muley in because I don't want to cast when there's no bird action.
Jack's sick of casting, he's got a sore arm. So he just dropped the muley on the edge over here, on the edge of the sand in the reef. And it's just copped some love. This might not even be a king, dude. This could be another snapper or something.
I think it might be, I don't know.
It took a bit of line though.
Yeah, he went pretty hard.
I missed the first run there because the old what is it?
Yeah, it is one of those pink fish.
Oh, it's a pinky. He'd be close to being size too. Look at that.
Yeah, nice.
I just stopped to have a few sips of my coffee and we're having a bit of a break because the birds are buggered right off. What we might actually do, he's actually a nice fish,
he's
man.
a really nice fish from this sort of zone.
He's on the Black Magic Snapper Snack.
Yeah. Nice coloured fish, eh?
Yeah, lovely.
Very light.
Beautiful fish. Oh, better get him back.
Yeah.
He'd probably be just size, I reckon. One more week, buddy, and it wouldn't have been your day.
No, it wouldn't have.
Demersal ban ends a week and a bit. Anyway, he can go back. What is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh, he's 54, yeah.
easy size.
54, easy size. See you, mate.
See you, buddy. And that's what happens when you drop a muley in.
Yeah. So, cause the birds are buggered off, what I might do is pull the anchor and head over. There's another reef just sort of over to the north of us over here, which is where we got the kings last time we came here. We might go over and have a... Oh my Lord, look at the surf.
Cranker.
Oh, that was a sick left-hander. I don't know, you'd have to have pretty big balls to surf out here, eh? You're a whole lot isolated and a whole lot on your own out here. Not to mention being 3 miles off the coast, it's a big long swim in if anything happens. So what we might do is cruise over and have a look at this other reef, because it looks like the pack's moved on now. They're over there in the surf and we can't get anywhere near that. We'll cruise along and see what else we can find. So the wind has fairly picked up now. I'm just loving this winch, not having to go up the front and get splashed and wet to pull the anchor up. Pretty sweet. And this boomer anchor, honestly, it's a reef anchor, but geez, it holds good in the sand. Like, I'm really confident just to drop it. Like, we're on a sandy patch here, you see. I'm really confident to drop this anchor on the sand and know it's going to hold. Like, if it doesn't hold, we're backing straight onto that reef. But after the last few weeks of using it, I'm really confident with it on the sand now, and it's really holding on pretty well. Okay, so we've got birds bombing just over here, actually behind the reef here. Jack's ready for the cast. I'm just going to sort of get him in there a bit closer. He's going to be casting into the wind here. Oh dude, there's big fish on the surface. Yeah.
Big sunbathing kings again.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, it's into the wind now.
Go man, get a cast in. Surely you can get one in. Yeah, go.
Oh.
So Jack's just put a big popper in there. Oh, I feel like the popper probably wasn't the right choice. You should have gone with my stick bait. Did you get a follow?
I think I did, mate. It felt like I got touched. I think the stick bait would be a better idea, right?
Yeah, you should have gone with my stick.
Oh, I think they're chasing it.
Oh, there's heaps of bait in here.
The sound all lit up.
Yeah, the sound is lit up with bait.
One more cast of the popper and I'll swap to the stick. I really want to get one on the popper, eh?
Yeah. Same. Oh, waves.
Yeah, I can see a wave.
All
On
right,
the fly.
fish on. I just wafted my fly out into that whitewash out behind us there. Oh, here we go. So I just let the fly go. I cast as far as I could, and then I just gave it a heap of line and let it sort of waft back towards that white water. Oh, it feels like it's got some weight to it, eh?
Yeah, it looks like
Or
it's
is it
got
just
some
'cause
weight.
it's a fly? Oh, he's gone, dropped him.
Damn.
Ah, skew.
What happened?
I don't know.
It's pulled hooks. Damn. So close but yet so far. Come here.
So there's my little fly, still there. Yeah, oh, it looks like the hook's a bit bent, eh? Looks like, oh no, it's not too bad. No, it must have just pulled. Oh well,
Try again.
try again. Yep.
Round 2.
Doesn't feel as big as whatever the last one was, because the last one was pretty angry. Oh no, hang on. It's starting to get angry now. It's kind of got head shakes. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a snapper or a skippy. Oh wow, fly is just so inappropriate. Yeah, it's a little pinky, I think.
Nice.
Oh. There you go. Nice little pinky on the fly rod. I'll get him back. Demersal clothes, he's undersized anyway. Righto, so we're moving along. Oh, there's waves breaking there now. We tried there for about half an hour, got one little snapper. We could see kings behind the reef once more. They're just out of casting range, so they're making it really hard. There's so many things we'd like to try, like getting behind the reef, probably troll around behind there, but today's just not the day. This easterly is just rude, and there's a fair bit of swell behind the reef, so we had a look around there, but it was just a bit sketchy. So yeah, not today. We'll just save it for another day. So now we got to punch back into this southeasterly a bit. Well, we're going to check out a few other reefs on the way back. But I'll just show you guys. There is no way knowing I would be out here in my old boat, and this boat here just makes a mockery out of it. Like, I'm quite happily sitting, I can quite happily sit on 20 knots straight into this easterly, into the chop, and it's quite comfortable. I'm just sitting back, driving with my feet. Yeah, absolute game changer for us having this boat. Just the sheer weight of it, and just the way it rides through this chop is just next level. Anyway, we're going to eat some crackers. Head along to the next reef and have a look, see what else we can find. Righto, so we've cruised the fairway back. The wind's kind of dropped out a little bit. I don't think it's far off going southwest, but we're going to take our opportunity. We're parked at the side of this reef here, and we got a bit of barley going. Not so much because the kings don't seem to react to barley, but what does is the herring and the skiffy. And when the herring and the skiffy come in, that attracts the kings around normally, from what we found. So we got a bit of barley heading towards this reef here, and we're just casting around. What do you got on a muley? Yeah, just we got a couple of stick baits rigged up and stuff. We're just going to cast around and just see if we can't turn one up here before we head back for the beach. Oh, beautiful. That's it for us today. The weather didn't really go our way. The sea breeze has just started to swing a little bit southwest now, and I reckon we got 20 minutes to run before it starts getting ugly, because I know yesterday the sea breeze came in with vengeance. Anyway, we had our fun. We got a couple of fish this morning. Once more, we've seen some amazing stuff, and I just can't wait to get back there again and spend some time. We just got to get a nice flat day. So far we've been there twice and got rubbish conditions both times, but yeah, just so lucky we got this boat that handles the rubbish conditions pretty good, but it still doesn't let us get into the reefs where we want to get into, and into the backs where we want to sort of cast into the backs of the reef. We're going to need some calm weather and low swell to do that, but the potential is amazing, and we've seen some really big kings hanging around there. We've seen some really big suckers just in the surf, in the waves, sort of cruising the faces of the waves, but yeah, just haven't been able to get a cast to them. So we'll keep working on it. Maybe some longer rods, some heavier lures. I'm not sure what the solution is, but we'll figure it out in time. Either way, we had a good day. If you like our stuff, stay tuned. Pretty sure we'll be back out again next weekend, hopefully back into them, and then the weekend after that the demersal ban ends and we're back into the snapper again, and maybe some dewy. So if you like our stuff, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next episode.